The on-field battle in football is now transferred off the field as clubs around the world gather to splash the cash in the transfer window. While few deals are already over the line, clubs like Manchester City, Arsenal and Real Madrid are still in hunt for big player arrivals. Hello and a warm welcome to this edition of WION Podcast. I'm Aditya Pimple and joining me today is Abhinav Singh as we speak on the football transfers ahead of the 2023-24 season. So, hello Abhinav, hope you are doing well once again, and today we have our very own favorite topic, that is the football transfers. And as we have seen, few deals have been there, few deals could be over the line. Names like Harry Kane, Kylian Mbappe is still in the hunt, but few deals already done. Your beloved Liverpool has got Alistair McAllister deal over the line. So what are you most looking forward to in this football transfer window?
As a Liverpool fan, I think that is the transfer window done for us. I don't see FSG signing anyone else because we were supposed to sign a lot of players to begin with so that we could have this overall as Klopp had promised, and with only 10 or 9 days to go for the pre-season training to begin, we only have McAllister, and I don't think he alone cuts it. Coming back to the transfer saga, yes, Harry Kane remains the biggest name on the list, and I'm unsure if Tottenham would let him go, but with only a year on his contract, I think it is the best decision for both parties because there are a lot of areas that Tottenham really need to improve upon if they are to challenge for top 4 or reach the heights of what Pochettino made them achieve in 2019-18. So yeah, a lot to look forward to, but I think Harry Kane should be the
biggest name in the transfer window right now. But there is Kylian Mbappe as well. You're talking about 1 year left on the contract. He has 1 year left on his contract at PSG. He has put up the ambition that he's going to stay at PSG, but then the club would lose him for free next season. So do you think that we will see that transfer going around?
Look, stranger things have happened in the transfer saga over the years, and Mbappe's transfer saga has been possibly the most entertaining out there. Florentino always says that no, they are not in the race, and then the other instance he says that we are in the race. Mbappe at the beginning of the transfer window said that he'll be staying at PSG. PSG have kept mum. PSG are also looking at a rebuild, and with Messi gone, Neymar, Mbappe leaving, and they can also get a lot of money for him, and I don't see any other club other than Real Madrid having the money to sign him.
What about Manchester City? They can just throw their name in the hat and just pull off the transfer.
They have a robot named Haaland, so I don't think so. They are in need for something.
Yeah. You never know. Stranger things have happened in football. But let us just come to the couple of transfers that have happened just recently. I guess the Kai Havertz transfer has now been made official by Arsenal. They are splashing the cash in the market. There are a few more names. Bellingham, not Liverpool, but Real Madrid. He has gone there as well. Alistair McAllister, as mentioned, Ilkay Gundogan, free transfer to Barcelona. So these are some of the hot transfers that have just taken place and have just pulled the attention of the world.
Yeah, Kai Havertz to Arsenal. The traditional armchair football experts would not agree with that deal, but I can see the vision of Arteta, what he's trying to build, and he still needs a good 8 with Partey going. I'm assuming he's going because there are a lot of chatter around it. Xhaka is also going, so there's a need for an 8. And Havertz is a good. He can be the second striker. He can drop in the mid. But yes, they need a good 8. And the deal is still fine for me. It is a good deal. £65 million. It's fair enough in this market. The transfer market is heavily.
Nketiah wasn't the answer to the required striker. Because he was just not up to the mark, Eddie Nketiah.
Yeah. I mean, he filled in briefly for after Jesus was gone. He did it very nicely, but afterwards he petered off. So yeah, Arsenal do need a good striker because I don't see Jesus lasting the entire 38 game campaign.
And coming back to one transfer deal that was completed a couple of days ago, that was Mateo Kovacic. City finally they have a Croatian in their team, because you need Croatian to win the Champions League. That is the saga that has been going around. But how do you see that deal?
Absolutely, you need a Croatian, and I think the deal was announced like a couple of days before the Champions League final, and this was one of the ticks that Pep had to do, apart from getting rid of the Yaya Toure curse. And again, coach is excellent player. I loved him at Chelsea. Yeah, he's a proper metronome. Keeps the ball in possession, and Pep, I'm pretty sure Pep doesn't love anything more than keeping ball in possession.
And he is a player who has a pedigree. He has won the Champions League with Real Madrid. He has won it with Chelsea as well. He could just become the second player after Clarence Seedorf to win the Champions League with 3 different clubs. So, he has got all the tools in his arsenal as well. So, Kovacic was an interesting deal. But Abhinav, there is one more deal that has been going around. That is the Saudi saga. There have been few players who have just boarded their plane in a different part of the world, that is in the Middle East, to join the Saudi Pro League. And few of the names that include Karim Benzema, N'Golo Kante, Kalidou Koulibaly, and few names that could be also on the way are Aubameyang. Lukaku was linked, but however he stays. So how do you see that approach?
Look, we can see it from 2 different perspectives. First is, what is Saudi Arabia trying to do? They are trying to build themselves as this football royalty who have the luxury of money so that they can buy any player they want. But why they are doing this? Probably because they are sport washing. Saudi Arabia has had a dodgy human rights record. They can be doing that. But let's not get into the politics of that. Let's try to imagine how it is different from what happened in China. China, you remember in 2010-11 also tried under the long-term vision of Xi Jinping. But that dream petered out very quickly because they had the money, but for a very short duration of time.
And I guess COVID also had some part to play in it.
But here you have Saudi Arabia, their public investment fund. They have bought 4 teams, the top 4 Saudi teams, and now they are getting players. And it's not about getting players above 30. They have recently got Ruben Neves from Wolves.
He's 26.
He is 26, and if Bernardo Silva goes there, because there have been chatter, it effectively seals the deal for Saudi Arabia football, because then you have set the precedent. And if it happens, there can be an exodus from European football, because for most footballers, what is a dream? That is hearing that UCL anthem. If you go in Saudi Arabia, you're not going to hear that. You are playing in Champions League, but that is AFC.
Again, not competitive as we have in...
Again, but with players going there, with the roster of players that has suddenly moved there, the quality is bound to improve. And history is subjective. It can change when players go there.
Yeah, we have seen with Manchester City, subjective. They had no history, as few of the football fans say, but now they have a very, very rich history. But again, the Saudi Arabian League also missed out on some of the big names. Lionel Messi was also linked with one of the Saudi clubs, I guess Al Hilal, and the transfer didn't quite happen. Actually, he went to the other part of the world, that was in the US, to play for, Son Heung-min was linked as well. Messi eventually went up to Inter Milan, and in fact Inter Miami, beg your pardon for that, but that is where you find that players have been there and thereabout. But which is the deal you still expect could go over the line? Because we have few names who are still in limbo: Lucas Hernandez, Harry Kane, Kylian Mbappe, Mason Mount. I guess Mason Mount looks imminent at the moment.
Manchester United have been putting the legwork for it for a long time, and I assume it should happen. Otherwise, it would be a waste of effort for United, who actually need a midfielder. They cannot rely on Bruno Fernandes to do all the creative work. We have seen Mount. He has excellent ball carrying capabilities, can shoot, can pass the ball, can play 1-2. So great signing if it happens. But again, the deal breaker remains the price.
Again, we are just expecting that deal might go at some point in the season. But one deal that will surely go over the line in the coming next 48 hours could be Declan Rice. Arsenal totally have agreed the deal with West Ham, and City have pulled out of the race. So your final word on this one?
Again, excellent player, already has a European trophy. that Arsenal do not possess. And it should be an excellent signing. The money, I think, in this transfer market is fine. You cannot be getting him below that. And West Ham were adamant. I think they are asking that the entire amount should be paid in 18 months. Again, excellent player, but Arsenal still need to fill a couple of more roles if they are to challenge the machine that is City.
Okay, yes, that was Manchester City, the machine who needs to be challenged. But at the moment, the transfer window is open. It will officially close on 1st of September 2023. Plenty of deals to go over the line and plenty of happenings that could happen in the world of football. But for now, we are running out of time. Join us again next time with the football world and all the sporting world drama here on our podcast. You can write into our social media handles as well on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. For now, from me and the rest of the team, goodbye and thanks for joining.